Welcome to this week's Choon Dong. Now, a lot of my warm-ups do not require any equipment because I think there are a lot of exercises that you really don't need equipment for. However, there is one bit of equipment for your abs and your core work that if you're serious about getting stronger in your whole core, I recommend getting. And this is a bit of equipment called the ab wheel. It's not particularly expensive, and I actually once read a book where there are 100 exercises for it. Today I'm going to show you 4 variations of the simple exercise, and this is all you need. I haven't been using my ab wheel very often lately, and I used it the other day, and I just did about 6 reps, and my core was sore for days. So in terms of low amount of time to do for results, excellent. So I'm going to show you an exercise now called the Jackie Chan, and this is Jackie Chan performing it. I cannot do this exercise, but again, it's nice to know that even black belts work towards goals. All I want to be able to do is 1. I can't even do that. So how do you build up to such an incredible exercise? So you start on your knees, and the main thing to do is to keep your hips and knees and shoulders in line. Try not to bend in your waist because this will take away from the core exercise. So to start with, all you're going to do is roll out with the ab wheel forward until you get into a modified plank pose. So plank with your knees down and then back in. And you're just going to try 10 of those, going with your breath, nice and controlled, keeping control of the motion. It looks easy, but it's a lot harder than you think. So try that first. If you did that with no problems at all and your core is not being engaged at all, great, you've got a strong core. You're now ready to go to number 2, which is to roll out like the Jackie Chan exercise you saw, but on your knees. So you need to roll out all the way back in. And again, we're going to do this 10 times. This is more difficult, and when you begin to lose your form, this is time for you to stop. So, for example, if you only got to 5, my advice is to work up to 3 sets of 5, and then you can do the 10. Okay, so the next 2 exercises are going to be to roll out the ab wheel again in plank, in full plank now, so your knees are off the floor, so your legs are straight and you're going out and you're taking it only to underneath your shoulders. This is incredibly difficult and you'll see me wobble, and one way to counter this is to have your legs wider. Eventually we want to get our legs together when our whole core is strong, but for now legs wide is okay to get started with. And you might not be able to do 10. In this video I may not be able to do 10 as I've done the exercises before. So the 4th exercise, this is the one where you will definitely see me fail, is to take the wheel out past shoulder level. So what I like to do is I like to use the markers on the mat to measure how far I'm taking the wheel out. So for today, I'm going to take the ab wheel out to the red line and try and go back. I probably will not be able to do 10, and you'll see my form waver. So when I start to do that, that's when I'm going to stop for the day, and your core will hurt for days afterwards. So my advice is don't do this exercise every day, once a week maximum until you get used to it. Okay, that is the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, you can do variations of this without an ab wheel, so you can do walkouts or with a plate or with anything that's smooth across the surface, but the ab wheel, for the money you pay, is a great investment and very good for martial arts to keep your whole core strong and controlled. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, Sue.